both Dokkan and Legends received a ton of information last night. I'm going to be covering both V-Jump leaks / scans right now, both Dokkan and Legends, and then giving my thoughts about them as well. Real quick, if you guys do enjoy this video, consider subscribing or consider checking out some other videos to determine if you would like to subscribe or not. We do upload every single day, and we do stream fairly often, but I just did a 24-hour stream, so your boy gotta take a little bit of a break. Anyways, let's hop straight into today's video. I don't want to waste any more of your time. So when it comes to Legends, right? Dragon Ball Legends, the V-Jump page shows, what's it called? It's Spirit Bomb Goku, Namek Goku, and the Tournament of Power mode down here. Now let's just start from the bottom up. When it comes to Tournament of Power, I think Legends still has the preseason stuff going on. Basically just releasing it, changing things based off the community's response, or tweaking a few things. I don't think the Tournament Power mode is officially, like, the first official season is out yet. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but if that isn't the case, and this could be what it's saying, right, the official release of Tournament Power mode, like season 1, or it could be just an update coming for Tournament Power, which could also be really exciting to think. So let me know what you guys think about that. Again, if for all your Legend stuff, go to Gresh, because I bet he's already covered all of this, but again, I still want to cover it in this video. Now, future Gohan is also getting a Zenkai. This Spirit Bomb Goku is also getting a Zenkai. Now it seems, right, that Namek Goku's here, right? If we take a look at this guy, Spirit Bomb Goku's abilities here, is that he buffs Blue and Episode Frieza, which, Namek Goku is on. So Namek Goku could be here, because it's just showing that this guy will be able to buff Namek Goku, because Namek Goku's both Blue and on Episode Frieza, since he's Namek Goku, right? Or it could be that you guys are going to be obtaining, or be able to obtain, Legends Limited Z Power for him. Again, I don't really know the translation. I can't read all that Japanese stuff. It could be either or. It could be neither. But you guys let me know. For those of you Legends people, if you know what this means, let me know in the comment section below right now, because I'm actually interested, right? Even though I don't play Legends, I still keep up with what they have going on. So let me know what you guys think about that. And then also for this free-to-play Spirit Bomb Goku, his unique ability is to restore energy, so restore ki, and increase damage when it appears on the field. So obviously very limited information. They always give limited information, but stay tuned because his full details will be available soon, and we'll see how good this guy is going to be. It's actually about time that he actually got a almost said EZA. It's about time he got a Zenkai. So let me know what you guys think about that. Are you excited? Let me know. Now let's hop over to the Dokkan side of things. So Garlic Jr. is indeed coming. It's hilarious, dude. This is just hilarious to me. Garlic Jr. is indeed coming. They're really buffing movies right now. It's like they're going full throttle on movies. This is obviously the Dead Zone movie. Garlic Jr. transforming Garlic Jr. as you guys can see here will be coming. I want to talk about him a little bit later, but we also have new SBR stages. Okay, new SBR stages. Now again, this is not extreme SBR. As you guys can see, it's just normal SBR, which is really cool. I just finished the OG, like the last 40 stages, and I obtained all the LRs and stuff like that. I still need to take it on 10 more times to get like a last copy of the Goku and Gohan, so I can rainbow them, but that's besides the point. And then new LR is coming for these next 10 stages, right? So we have Trunks, we have Bulma, and Baby Trunks, right? So this is honestly a really, really cool LR. It's very interesting because the LRs before were all just Goku related, right? So we had or Goku's family related at least, right? So we had Gohan, then we had Goku, and then we had Goku and Gohan, right? So this is Trunks, Bulma, and Baby Trunks. I wonder if they're going to start doing just Vegeta's family stuff now, right? Because this is a huge change. So if that's going to be the case, we could see just a regular Trunks LR, maybe even a Vegeta LR from SBR. Again, I don't really know how that's going to work, but I mean, they're obviously not focusing on Goku's family anymore. It's just going to be Vegeta's family as well, or just Saiyans in general, or anything like that. So let me know what you guys think. Now, I also want to say that Physical Sin Shenron is also getting an EZA. I'll talk about him later on in the video because I want to focus on Garlic Jr. first, but this guy is a lot better than what he appears to be. So first things first, Garlic Jr., right? What categories will Garlic Jr. have? So I pulled up all the categories here, and I'm going to go through it really quick and just take a look at the ones that he's possibly going to be on, just to gauge how good he's going to be, right? Because a big portion of how good a unit is how many categories they're on, right? A unit could be disgusting, like, oh, I don't know. Let me see, where's she at? STR Videl, right? But when she's on only, you know, 4 categories, it's very limiting, right? A unit could be super good, but if they're only in one category, they can't be ran that much besides like super class or extreme class, whatever the unit is, right? So keep that in mind. Anyways, so he won't be on fusion. He won't be in any of these categories here. Let me know if I'm also missing one. I've never actually watched Dead Zone, but I have a good concept of what's going on in it, right? So he won't be in any of these. Now, giant form, again, like I said, I don't know if I said this in this video or not, but I don't know if they're gonna consider it a giant form, as in, you know, giant form like Lord Slug is, or like the cooler is, or what's the obvious one, like Hyrudigarn or anything like that, or even like the Great Apes, right? I don't think they're gonna consider that because he's not that big. Like, he doesn't get like that massive. I mean, compared to what he was before, I mean, he was literally like a nut, dude. Like, look how he's small, dude. And then he just transformed something humongous, like way taller than Goku and Piccolo, right? So he's definitely a giant, but not to what the giants are right now, like, you know, the Great Apes and all that good stuff. So I don't know if he's going to be on the category, but it wouldn't be impossible, is basically what I'm trying to say. Definitely going to be on movie bosses, right? Full power, I think he'll definitely be on full power. It just makes sense for him to be on full power. He definitely will be on transformation boost. He will be on Dragon Ball Seekers. To my understanding, he was actually searching for the Dragon Balls to resurrect his father, right? So Dragon Ball Seekers is definitely going to be a thing for him. It definitely should be, at least I should say. What else? Wither Rivals, definitely not. Terrifying Conquerors, I mean, I don't really know. Maybe? I think this one's like a hit or miss. And same thing with Target Goku, because I know he was like, I think he was focusing on getting to Kami or something, so I think he was just trying to kill everyone in his way. If he ever said he wants to fight Goku by himself, or just he wants to hunt down Goku, then I guess so. But same thing could be said about Zamasu, right? Zamasu's goal was to literally get Goku, and he's not on Target Goku, so I mean, I guess it could be that he wasn't trying to kill Goku, he was just trying to become Goku, so I guess but he was still targeting Goku no matter what, so in my opinion, he should be on the category. So this is also like another hit or miss for me. Final Trump card, I mean, I do believe his transformation was, you know, a last resort type of thing, so he could be on it. Exploding Rage, he could be on it. Again, I never really watched the movie, so I don't know how mad he was, but he could be on it. Revenge, he was getting revenge for his father, so he should be on Revenge. Inhuman Deeds, I don't think so. I don't think he killed any of his allies. If he even, did he even have any? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Earthling, Special Pose, no. Rapid Growth, All Out Struggle, no. Saviors, Battle of Wits, I don't think so. Space Traveling Warriors, I don't know. Planetary Destruction, I don't think so. Yeah, so Warriors of Legend, what is this power? Revival? Turtle School, Miraculous Awakening, I don't think so. So he's gonna be on a good, like, solid 4, 5, 6 categories. At least he should be, right? Which is really good, right? A unit who's on 4, 5, 6, even 7 possibly categories is gonna be a very, very powerful unit. But the question is, what is he gonna lead, right? And honestly, if you're gonna ask me, he needs to lead Revenge. Revenge only has one. Revenge doesn't even have a sub leader, dude. There is no sub lead for Revenge. It's literally just the Revenge category, just Bardock here. So in my opinion, if he's gonna have 2 leader skills, and we don't even know if he's a Dokkan Fest yet, right? According to Garesh, there's no indication that he's going to be a Dokkan Fest. He could just be like a think of like the Super Saiyan 3's Vegetas that just dropped randomly on some celebration. They're not like a Dokkan Fest, they're just banner units. I don't think Ogden will be a banner unit because he's transforming, right? I don't think they're gonna disrespect him like that, but I do think it's gonna be a Dokkan Fest. I don't think it's gonna be an LR, right? Because there's no like indication of an LR here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, so I really want him to lead Revenge. If he's not going to lead Revenge, and he's not, let's just assume he's not Target Goku, right? I don't think he should lead a Final Trump card. Exploding Rage could work because Exploding Rage is only being led by Physical Beerus right now. So Physical Beerus, if again, the goal is for this God Jr. to lead 2 categories that only have 1 leader for it, right? Because I think Dokkan should, for every category, there should be at least 2 to 3 leaders, in my opinion, right? Just give us options to actually run these teams. If you don't have Bardock, you can't run Revenge. It is what it is. Not saying Revenge is a great category, but let's say it was, right? So I think he should please do not introduce any new categories. I want you to buff Revenge for sure, okay? Exploding Rage could definitely be a possibility, although I really don't know. Movie bosses, I mean, sure, but this doesn't really need it. Transformation boost probably would need a little bit more, but again, they still have leaders. Full power could be another great possibility. There's a lot of possibilities here, right? So let me know what you guys think. What do you think his leader skill will be? But I did pull up, you know, Videl here because Videl, again, is not the hypest unit, and she's probably the best TR in the game, right? She's literally disgusting. Like, you can't evade how disgusting she is, right? And people say her links are terrible, but what they don't understand is that you run this girl with Tech Ultimate Gohan, and you have probably one of the strongest rotations in the game. You say, Mr. Baby, what do you mean? Well, when they're on rotation, they get Cold Judgment and Fierce Battle, right? Those are the only 2 links. I understand that other links do some pretty nice stuff, but Cold Judgment is a monster defense, like a monster defensive link, okay? And then Fierce Battle also gives a little extra attack. So those are the only 2 links that they share. But when they're on rotation, she greatly stacks attack, raises defense. She does all of this, and they just don't take damage, right? They just don't take damage. On rotation, I don't care what you say. They only share 1-2 links, but they just don't share damage. So, or they don't take damage. So easily one of I think the best TR. She's the goddess of Dokkan right now. Garlic Jr., in my opinion, is in that slot, right? He's not the hypest unit that could ever come to Dokkan. So because of that, they're going to have to make him good for you to convince you guys, or to convince all of us to summon. So I'm honestly expecting like 180% attack and defense. Maybe reduce damage received by like 30%. You know, an additional 40% attack when facing super class enemies. You know, guaranteed crit against movie hero units. Like it's gonna be very tough to see what he's gonna do. But I do and honestly, what do we know what typing is gonna be? Okay, so we can't tell the typing, but I'm going just to assume it's gonna be tech. Dude, I would love for him to be tech. If he's tech and he's just great for SPR, that's going to be amazing. And even if he buffs extreme class allies, it's gonna be, oh my god. If he's tech and buffs extreme class allies, it's going to be GG's, dude. Imagine he got like 180% attack and defense. He gave extreme class allies like key 3 and like 30% attack and defense. He's gonna be able to mesh the extreme tech team together and allow you just to disintegrate. Honestly, if he led, I want to finish talking about him already, but if he led Revenge and Extreme Tech, I would not be opposed to that, right? Revenge, key 4, 100, you know, 170% to all stats, and Extreme Tech, key 3, 150, which is very unrealistic in my opinion, but you never know. Extreme Tech just becomes an actual god of a team. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. How good do you think Garlic Jr. is going to be? He definitely deserves a lot of love. So it's gonna be very, very interesting. And then when it comes to them down here, I think they're gonna leave Vegeta's family. I think they're also gonna, you know, dude, if they leave Vegeta's family and support Vegeta's family, it's gonna make Vegeta's family really, really good. Because Vegeta's family as a team is fine, but it lacks cohesiveness. So you run this unit who could potentially buff, you know, Vegeta's family, that could be a really, really great thing. But the last thing I want to talk about here, I've been rambling on for too long, so I apologize about that. But this Shenron here, right? So he's getting an easy ace in Shenron. Truth called it like 80 million times. Yeah, he's solid by himself, but what I'm about to show you guys is gonna make him disgusting. Okay, so physical type key 300% to all stats is fine. He does raise attack and defense on super, which is really, really cool, making him a little bit better defensively and offensively. He gets all enemies defense minus 50%, which is huge for many reasons, but obviously when you lower the enemy's defense, your damage output, right, is going to be astronomical, right? And when I say astronomical, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be a lot. Like this guy has 100% attack, but with their defense being lower, he's gonna be hitting that much harder, right? So it's his attack here is actually, in my opinion, just a little bit higher than just 100%, right? He also has 100% defense, which is really, really good because before he didn't have any defense. And then he gets plus an additional defense plus defense and chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% per GT boss's category ally on the team, and then performs a guaranteed critical hit with 7 or more key spheres obtained. Now, in my opinion, this is pointless. I understand that it's guaranteed, but he could have done something else. He could have done something differently with this right here, because he already has. If this is including him, you can have 7 units on a team, right? So if this is including him, you can have a 49%, basically a 50% chance of performing a critical hit. You give this guy just a little bit of critical from his hit potential, and it's going to be over, right? He's going to be critting a lot, right? And almost a 50% you know, defensive increase as well, which is going to be very, very powerful. And again, we'll talk about that in just a second. But he could have done something else here, dude. He could have supported. He could have gave a lot of key. I don't know what they could have done, but to me this is kind of pointless, right? So again, he's decent, but this is where things become a little bit, you know, terrorizing in a way. Like, this is where things become a little bit too OP, right? On JP, this guy exists, right? Shadow Dragon's army, Shadow Dragon, you know, whatever you want to call him, right? So the reason why this unit is so powerful is because they have this right here. So keep +4 when target enemy is an attack down or defensive down status, right? They're an LR. You obviously want to get their 18 key so you can go ahead and have a medium chance of stunning, especially if you're an SBR or extreme SBR. Because they have to have attack or defensive down, for the enemy to be attack or defensive down status for them to get 4 key is very easy. Because again, this guy is doing that immediately from the start of turn. And even if he wasn't, they have Fear and Faith together. With Fear and Faith is giving not only a little bit of key, but also taking away defense from all enemies. So it's a thing where the moment they're linking up, the moment they link up, they have this part of his passive is already active, right? So it's very, very powerful. A unit who can bring out another unit's potential is very, very powerful. But this unit also gives GT bosses category allies key 3 and 30% to attack and defense. So this guy is getting, actually, let's just add it up, right? He's getting 130% attack and defense, but again, it's 49%, but I'm gonna say 50% for all, you know, intents and purposes. So he has 130% attack and defense start of turn when you're linked up with this guy, right? Or when let's say in rotation, plus an additional 50% defense when you have the whole team as GT bosses, right? So that's 130% attack and 180% defense, dude. With a high crit chance as well, right? So, like, it's just a thing of this unit hitting extremely hard and defending extremely well. But obviously, that's not it, right? We're not done, because the links that they share are disgusting. They share quite a few links, but the most important ones are Big Bad Bosses, GT, and Shadow Dragons, okay? Shadow Dragons gives 20% to attack and defense. Big Bad Bosses an additional 25% attack and defense. So what you have is 45% attack and defense. 45% attack and defense for this guy right here. And then GT is giving an additional 10% attack and defense and 2 keys. So they share 2 key and 55% attack and defense. When you add Fear and Faith, it's 4 key and 55% attack and defense. When you add Brutal Beatdown, it's let me see actually, what is it here? Brutal Beatdown, I just want to make sure that it's not, yeah, 50%. So you have 70% attack, 55% defense, and 4 key. 70% attack, 4 key, and 55% defense. So if we go back to what he had here, he had 130% to attack and defense, 50% of defense, so 180%. When you had 55 to 180%, you get what? 235% defense? And then 70% added to 130 is 200% attack. So if you have, again, link level 10, you're linked up. This guy's going to have over 200% attack, 200 and almost 40% defense. And again, he's going to have a very high chance to crit. It's again, it becomes disgusting and a little bit like, I don't know if it's too OP, but it's very, very powerful, right? It's very, very, very powerful. This rotation is gonna be disgusting. But again, the really cool thing is it's per GT boss. It's not Shadow Dragons, it's GT bosses. So you know who else you can actually run? This guy right here, who's going to be giving 2 key addition and 40% defense. So in that last slot, right? In that third slot, he also shares Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare, Fear and Faith GT. So linking up with this guy's gonna be really, really good. But he's giving the rest of this rotation 40% defense. So this guy's getting 40% defense, and this guy's getting additional 40% defense. So his defense is gonna be like around 280 freaking percent defense. Again, it has to be on the specific rotation, but 280% defense, over 20% attack, lowering their defense, making you guys hit a lot, or the team hit a lot harder. Again, it's disgusting. This guy by himself is pretty decent, but when you start, GT bosses, dude, is becoming very, very, very powerful, very, very quickly, and they still need to get. There's still quite a few buffs that they still need to get, in my opinion. Like LR Baby getting an EZA would be, you know, top tier in my opinion. Let me take a quick look at the category here. Super 17 Super 17 desperately needs an EZA, bro. Because he's the only GT boss who doesn't even have a. I mean, I guess he's a bit of real though too, but like the only like main GT villain who doesn't even have like a. I mean, I guess you can Emperor Lude too, or whatever his name is, but again, you get the point. So he can get an EZA. This guy needs like another EZA. He also supports Shadow Dragons, which could be a really cool thing too, but I guess, you know, it is what it is. But the team is disgusting, dude. The team is disgusting. It's not the greatest right now. It's very, very limited. But the fact that they're giving EZAs to some of these units, a lot of teams already have EZAs / awakenings, right? So this guy getting an EZA, in my opinion, would be really, really dope. This guy getting an EZA would be really, really dope. And then adding, honestly, dude, these units should be on the team. Where are they here? I guess they're obviously not here if they're not on the team. My bad. But the Hellfighter 17 and Ender 17 should be on this team, in my opinion, because they do fuse to become Super 17, right? They have like, I don't know, they should just, it should count. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys did enjoy today's video, consider subscribing, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.